Yo, what's up guys, it's Rosebud and welcome to my channel. I hope you're fine, I hope you're great, and I hope this video finds you well. How are you, my dears? I hope you are really doing fine. And as for me, I feel great. I feel energized, I feel motivated. That's why I'm keeping throwing all these videos to you. And hence, if you like such videos the way I make them, please don't forget to subscribe. That helps me a lot. And I would also love to have discussions with you in the comments section. And if you like any of my videos, also don't forget to give me that thumbs up. So today, let's get straight into business, because today is a serious video, because we are looking into the future. Remember at the beginning of 2021, where I did a Happy New Year's video and told you the things that I'm planning on doing in 2021, and one of the things that I really wanted to do was invest. And one of the things I wanted to invest into was a home, because the one thing that COVID has taught us, one thing that Corona has taught us, is it's good to have a home, a place where you feel comfortable, a place where if you are not allowed to go anywhere else, you can stay there and just feel okay physically, mentally, psychologically. And I wanted really to invest in a home. And in the midst of investing in a home, there had to be like a old research of things. And in this video today, I just want to share with you reasons that I found out why in Germany many people prefer to rent rather than to buy. If you're interested in knowing why, please stay tuned, and without further ado, let's get straight to it. So Germany has one of the lowest ownership levels I've ever seen in the European Union generally, and like half of the people prefer renting instead of buying. And this is completely different if you go to other places like US or the Britain, because those people love owning a house. Actually, in most of those countries, the best way to accomplish wealth and the best thing that you can have in order to pass this to your kids is owning a home. So it's like a priority in most of these countries. Well, not for Germany, and this is why. The one thing which happens when you buy a home is that you are restricted to living in that particular area for an extended period of time in your future. That means when you buy the home, you get your loan, you are kind of restricted to that place almost to the time that you need to pay off the mortgage. And for many Germans, that is a deal breaker. Germans love their freedom. They just love the idea of knowing that they can wake up tomorrow and move to the north of Germany from the south. They just need to, they feel free when they are just, they have the idea they can just move to another country, another continent, without having all these restrictions on them. And when you buy a home, idea, you kind of are limited in your movement of the future in case you wanted to maybe, I don't know, leave Germany and leave to another country, or even just leave from one city to the other one. It's kind of a limitation. Germans feel like they are verengt. They are like, we lived in a restricted country. We know that we don't want it anymore. So Germans love their freedom of movement, and buying a home restricts it. And that's why most of them prefer, no, I would rather stay in a rental. All I need is just 3 months Kündigungsfrist, then I'm gone. When you have a house, I don't know, you've got to search for a buyer, you've got to, a lot of things. So no, they are like, no, we don't want that. Second thing, when I started searching for a home, I could not believe how expensive homes are in Germany. Oh my God. Some prices will just blow your mind and you'll be like, really? and there are some homes which are like trash, sorry for the word, but they are so unkempt. They are just like a ruin and they are being sold for this amount of money, and then you look here like, are you people serious? Seriously, the real estate prices have risen in the last couple of years in Germany. It's just over the roof. It's just too much. We are hoping that the prices will explode one day in the rate that they are increasing now. It's just unbelievable. And so it happens that many Germans, they sit down with a piece of paper and a pen or their calculator, and they calculate from the salary that they are earning. If they were just to pay the rent and the remaining, they would save in some bank account. And then they save, like, for 30 years, the time they would have paid the mortgage, they will have saved much more than they would even gain if they bought some real estate object today. Looking at that aspect of finance, many Germans prefer to stay in a rented house where they pay the rent every month and save the rest of their income. And at the end of their, I wanted to say life, but at the end of their working time, they have a huge sum of money which they are put aside instead of paying the mortgages, which are so high. I mean the interest rates are quite low, but the prices, they are just explosive, really. So yeah, when you look at the prices, I understand why many Germans prefer renting to buying. Number 3, it just comes with a lot of paperwork. I mean, this is a more general German thing, that everything you do which has to do with some contract is attached to so much paperwork. But buying a house, my dears, it just goes to another level. From the time you start searching, to the time you start getting your finances right, to the time you are even looking at the object that you are eyeing and wanting to, and seriously, Germans are busy elsewhere. They don't want to waste their precious time dealing with all this bureaucracy when they can just get one paper rental contract and they live in peace. No one wants to go through that paperwork, really. It's exhausting. It's just too much. So yeah, when you think about it, you can understand why Germans prefer renting instead of buying. Point number 4. And this is one point which I also got to find out quite at the end. And this is the responsibilities. When you own a home, you carry 100% of the responsibility involving your object. That means you're the one to make those calls to take care of your rubbish bins, right? You have to pay for them. Okay, so you have to clean. If it is the stairs, if it is the compound, if it's outside your compound, when it snows, you have to clear up the snow. If anything goes wrong with that home of yours, if it's electricity, if it's the heaters, it's all on you. And it's not little. So the responsibility which comes with owning a home is massive, and so many Germans prefer leave me alone with all that ownership responsibility. All I want is just a rental contract, and if anything happens in this home that I live in, I can just call the owner. Okay, I can just call the landlord, the landlady, and they will fix it. If it's the electricity, if it's the heater, if it's anything which is in the house, it's not my business. I don't have to take care of who will bring out the rubbish every week. I do not have to care who sweeps the snow at the roadside every time it snows. I don't have to take care of anything, not even the garden or anything. No, so the renters, they are just comfortable livers, and Germans prefer that. Why go all through those responsibilities when you have just the chance of living in a rental house where you are just carefree? I get it. Yes. The fifth reason why Germans don't buy, they just rent, and this one will be more the other way around. It will be just be why Germans buy. Most Germans buy a home when they are living in a multi-generational house. That means most people who live with their grandparents, with their great-grandparents in the same house, these ones will tend to buy. Then they can have the whole family living in one building, in one house, sharing everything instead of renting. And this does not happen in many German homes. Many Germans, older people go into nursing homes, so mostly parents live with their nuclear family, their father, the mother, and their children, and that's it. And having just this clear family, you are just sure after 18 years the children will be gone, and you don't want all this big house for you and your husband. No. So most of them, they prefer buying instead of, they prefer renting instead of buying, because they don't have this extended family living with them. So yeah, those are the 5 reasons that I could find out, which I can actually comprehend, I can understand why Germans prefer renting instead of buying. Let me know if you're German. Can you relate? Or you're like, come on, Rose, are those really legitimate reasons for not buying? But I think they are. If you think about it, it's actually comfortable being a renter than a buyer in Germany. Let me know your thoughts to this topic, and leave me a comment below. If you like the video, give me that thumbs up, and if not subscribed, please do. I'll be so happy. Until next time for more of these videos, don't forget to check my playlist for similar videos. Until next time, stay safe. Please stay safe. Stay blessed and optimistic. Until next time, someone is ringing my door. Until then, ciao.